Psychiatric slavery should be outlawed. I'll tell you what psychiatric slavery is. Psychiatric slavery is when people earn money from psychiatric coercion, force, and confinement. Psychiatric slavery is when people earn money from non-consensual psychiatry. Psychiatric slavery should be outlawed. It should not be legal to earn money from psychiatric coercion. Psychiatrists and social workers and psychiatric nurses, so on and so forth, they should not be allowed to earn money from psychiatric coercion. Thomas Szasz has influenced me significantly. Thomas Szasz was a psychiatrist. He was born in about 1920 and passed away in about 2012. He wrote about 35 books. Some of his books include Psychiatric Slavery, Psychiatry, the Science of Lies, Fatal Freedom, The Ethics and Politics of Suicide, Suicide Prohibition, The Shame of Medicine, Our Right to Drugs, The Case for a Free Market. And then he wrote, 29 or 30 others. So I recommend you read them. I recommend you check out his books. I hope that you come to realize that psychiatric slavery is morally wrong. I hope that you try to help outlaw psychiatric slavery. And I will tell you what Thomas Szasz said. He believed that civil commitment and the insanity defense are at the foundation of psychiatric slavery. So if you outlaw civil commitment and the insanity defense, then psychiatric slavery will effectively cease to be. Carrying that further, Thomas Szasz didn't really talk much about psychiatric holds, but those are usually of shorter duration than civil commitment, and they can often lead to civil commitment if people are not cooperative and don't respond obediently to psychiatric coercion. And then psychiatric holds can lead to civil commitment. Other implications of this are that suicide should be respected as a civil and human right for adults. Thomas Szasz labeled influencing when one ends their own life, he labeled that as death control. So death control should be legal because suicide is effectively illegal since you can be locked up for trying it or saying that you will engage in it. Death control should be legal for adults. Birth control is influencing when one creates life. Death control is influencing when one ends their own life. And let me also say along with that, that it will be good if we can reduce suicides to zero. If we can get all suicides to stop happening, that'll be good. However, we should rely on persuasion, reason, and kindness to reduce suicides. We should not use psychiatric force and coercion and confinement to reduce suicides. In fact, I think if we ever want to get to the point where we do reduce suicides to zero or close to zero, we're not going to do it by using psychiatric coercion, force, and confinement. We need to use copious amounts of persuasion, reason, and kindness if we ever want to get there. So again, psychiatric slavery should be illegal. Suicide should be respected as a civil and human right for adults. And then as far as the insanity defense goes, insanity is quite subjective. People who break laws should be dealt with criminally. They should not be diverted to the psychiatric system. If somebody is a law-abiding citizen, if they're not breaking any laws, they should be able to enjoy the right of being left alone. But if somebody is authentically a danger to others, then they have likely broken a law, and they should be dealt with criminally. They shouldn't be diverted from the criminal justice system. So again, the insanity defense and civil commitment should be outlawed. That is the foundation of psychiatric slavery, and psychiatric slavery should be outlawed. I hope that makes sense. I hope you read books that psychiatrist Thomas Szasz wrote. On Reddit, if you want to learn more, there's a few subreddits you can go to. There is Anti-Psychiatry. You can find it at antipsychiatry.reddit.com. There's also suicidelaws.reddit.com. There's also Szaszism.reddit.com, and that's spelled SZASZISM.reddit.com. And Szasz, his name is spelled Sam, Sierra, I'm going to start over there, Sierra Zebra, Apple, Sierra Zebra, SZASZ, Sierra Zebra, Alpha, Sierra Zebra, Saz, and then on Reddit you add an ISM, ism, Szaszism.reddit.com. You can check that out there. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, watch my other videos, and have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, or night, whenever and wherever you may be. Cheers.